Hey everyone, Blaine here. I've really been meaning to kind of reach out to you and send a message. First off, wanted to say hello. I know that you've all heard the news now that I've made a transition, and I wanted to kind of send a note of gratitude and well wishes. But before I did that, I really wanted to maybe take you back into the history a little bit of myself with Sandler. I was Sandler trained 25 years ago, so it's always been a big part of my life. And when I had the opportunity to start the business in Saskatchewan 4 years ago, I jumped at it. And really starting the business from scratch, like zero clients to 4 years later, being able to have worked with over 250 professionals, and probably like through different briefings and stuff like that, I've had an opportunity to support and help maybe upwards in the areas of about 500 professionals in 4 years. It's been great. It's been awesome. And I just wanted to thank you all for all of your support. I've got lots of people that have helped me in the business. I've got partners in the business. The business community has been wonderful. Sandler's been a huge part of my life. It always will be a huge part of my life, and I'm super grateful for your support along the way. Um, with that, I wanted to personally introduce to you the new owners of Sandler. And it's an interesting story. When I started with the business 4 years ago, Sandler's got a great network of people that go out of their way to help each other. And Chad Bman was one of those for me that really jumped out and took the initiative to mentor me. And whenever I had questions for him, he was more than happy to help me. And I tried to really kind of build the business around how Chad had built his. And so when it came time for me to think about a transition, um, Chad was actually the only person that I actually called to contact about, because I just thought he was going to be a great fit for the business. And his partner Matthew, I just think they'll do a wonderful job for all of our great clients in Saskatchewan. So with that said, I wanted to introduce you to Chad and Matt, and pass it over to the two gentlemen to take it from here.
Blaine, thanks. I really appreciate that introduction. I remember when you came on, one of the gaps in Sandler was Saskatchewan, and I always kept saying we need somebody in Saskatchewan. We need somebody strong in Saskatchewan. And when you took the ball and built up a really strong business in that region, we were super excited about that. So part of us is sad that you're moving on, frankly. I thought you were a huge value to our network. You did a lot of great things for the people you train. We're super excited that you thought of us to kind of take the helm and establish or keep Sandler a relevant, thriving thing in the Saskatchewan business community. I mean, there's always a little bit of cross pollination with Alberta, Saskatchewan. So I have had a few Saskatchewan clients over the years. Obviously, it wasn't our focus, but now we're really excited to kind of have it as a focus in an area that we want to grow. We just see a lot of similarities between the Edmonton style of business community and the Saskatchewan style of business community. It's very similar. And I'm also excited to have Matt in a partnership role. And so Matt's been working with me for many years, and I always call Matt's journey into my world was when I was yelling at the universe and I needed somebody to save me, help me, like just, I couldn't do everything anymore. And Matt was a former student who then, came into our world, knew a lot of Sandler, lived it, breathed it as well, and has been awesome in the Edmonton marketplace. And he's going to be heading up the Saskatchewan region. So, Matt, what's some of your vision, your thoughts for the Saskatchewan region at this point?
Yeah, super excited. It's like going home. Man, I was born in Regina in the 70s, and it's a hardworking place, similar to Alberta. And really excited to keep the methodology, the intellectual property of Sandler, and bringing that to the business community and helping them through all the uncertain times and all the chaos that's happening. And I think having that um, clear standard message that Sandler's been really good at, keeping that continuity going, and just continuing to build on what Blaine's been able to do over the last 4 years is incredible. And I think supporting those clients is our main focus.
Yeah. And we're super excited about what's coming next. So, I mean, there's a lot of new and exciting things coming to the Sandler universe Some of the things with, the ability to reinforce the Sandler methodology using various AI tools. We're super excited to bring that. We're also bringing some HubSpot integration opportunities for those of you who are, looking at CRM platforms or might have one. So that's another thing that's coming to the Sandler universe. And we have a lot of experience in the sales leadership side of the equation, and we do a lot of sales leadership type of engagement and training. And we're really looking forward to talking to lots of Blaine's clients who did a lot of the sales side, and maybe they're looking for some of that sales leadership side. So we're super excited to bring that to the table as well.
In closing too, Chad, I think it's exciting for people who are listening to this that my journey as I was a student was very unique in the fact that I lived in Edmonton, or I lived in Kelowna at the time, and I trained with a trainer in Kelowna, and I traveled to Edmonton to train with you, and so I got the experience of Sandler from two different trainers, and that's really a unique experience to hear the concepts from two very different people. And so a lot of people have spent their entire Sandler journey with Blaine and now get to hear it from a different voice. And that's a huge benefit because you get to hear it in a different way to go, I like, and you get to pick and choose. And that's one of the benefits of Sandler is the freedom to do it your own way. But when you have a trainer who knows what it is, but they've already made some changes, you get to hear it from different perspectives. And I think it's a huge value add for people to be able to experience it in different ways. I know it was for me having a uber aggressive trainer and a more casual laid back trainer and see where I fit in that whole journey and pick and choose what I liked about it. So I think that's exciting for people in Saskatchewan to be able to experience that.
And we got a new name?
Yeah, Prairie Edge Training is what we're going with. So super excited to bring that to Saskatchewan. And Blaine, I've got to know you over the last little while, and it's been an absolute pleasure to work with you. I've talked to many of your clients here recently, and they had absolutely, amazing things to say about you, the support you gave, and looking to continue that tradition of great support. And it's been just great walking into the relationships you've built, and you did a fantastic job of that.
Yeah, you guys are going to do a great job. Wonderful people in Saskatchewan, wonderful clients in Saskatchewan. And I know they're not going to miss a beat working with the two of you. So thank you very much.
Thanks so much, Blaine.